Now, since we discussed which each item on the form is and how it will be used, let's talk about how to complete an order. The first step in determining what you need to order is to determine your PAR level. This is the amount you need to order each day or each week. Make notes in this section for yourself and for your coworkers. Let's walk through how to determine the PAR level. Find the items that are commonly ordered and determine the usage per day. Let's look at meal kits. We are ordering for Sunnyside Elementary School. They serve on average 150 breakfasts, 325 lunch, 40 pre-K snacks, and 40 latchkey snacks. To find the PAR level for meal kits, take the total number of meals served in a day divided by the total number of meal kits in a case. So that's 150 breakfast, 325 lunch, 40 pre-K snack, and 40 latchkey snacks. We're going to add that all together and divide it by 500 because there's 500 meal kits in a case. That equals 1.1, meaning that we need 1.11 cases of meal kits in one day. Record that number in the PAR box under meal kits. We will need that number to later determine how much to order. Let's do another example. 5-compartment trays. These are lunch trays. To find the PAR level for lunch trays, take the total number of lunches served in a day divided by the total number of lunch trays in a case. So that's 325 lunches divided by 240. That equals 1.35, meaning that we need 1.35 cases of lunch trays per day. Record that number in the PAR box under lunch trays. Go through each item on the supply order tracker to either determine the PAR level or make notes. On this page, PAR levels could be determined on black bowls, foam cups, meal kits, 3-pound food trays, and 5-compartment trays using the method I just demonstrated. For those items that don't have a PAR level or we can't determine it, just make some notes. Some notes could include like order a bottle every 2 months or make a note that you do not use that item. For example, if my coworkers and I only use large and extra large gloves, we don't need to order any small or medium gloves. There are 3 pages worth of supplies in the supply order tracker. Be sure to complete the PAR level for all of those pages. It is best to write in pencil so you can easily update the PAR level as needed. Figuring out the PAR level only needs to occur one time, not weekly. Once we have determined the PAR level, we can figure out what supplies to order. Find today's date in the order date column. Let's pretend today is August 21st. As you see, all previous dates have been filled out. Next, look at the number of days in order. Today we are ordering for 3 days, September 9th, 10th, and 11th. You will also need to grab the cycle menu calendar or your meal service record, something that has a list with upcoming menus. Having the menu in front of you will allow you to look at items being served and see if they require a particular supply. If you remember, in our example, we are ordering for the menu dates of September 9th, 10th, and 11th. Let's look at the menu and see what's being served those days. We can see on the cycle menu cheat sheet that this falls on week 5 of the cycle for lunch. On week 5 Thursday, which is being served on September 10th, we are serving garlic breadstick dipper. This requires that spaghetti sauce is placed into a 5-ounce black bowl, and then the bowl and the breadstick are placed on the lunch tray. This breadstick dipper entree will cause us to use more black bowls than we normally do. We would need to make sure we have enough black bowls in our storeroom to serve this entree. Now we are ready to start. Go column by column in your supply order tracker to determine what is needed. We will first use our PAR level to help us determine what is needed. We say we need about 1 bottle of bleach per month. We have a bottle arriving on August 28th, so we don't need to order any this time. Next, we will look at the black bowl. Today is August 21st. we have 2.5 cases of black bowls in our storeroom now. We need those to last from today through the dates we are ordering for. That is for 8/21 through 9/11, for a total of 14 days. According to our par level, we use 0.2 cases per day. So in 14 days, we will use 2.8 cases. Since we have 2.5 cases on hand, we will need to order one more case to get us through the remainder of the days. Plus, we also know by looking at the menu that we need slightly more than 2.8 cases because we are serving the garlic breadstick dipper on September 10th, and we will need more black bowls for that entree. Keep working your way down the supply order columns, using your par level and the menu to help you determine what is needed. Once you have completed all the columns, we will use this tool to help us complete the supply order Google form. What happens when your storeroom is filled with supplies? First, determine what supply or supplies are in excess. In this example, we have 9 cases of 3-pound food trays, also known as breakfast boats, in our storeroom. We know that there are 2 cases arriving next week. We know we need enough breakfast boats to last us August 21st through September 11th, so a total of 14 days. We also know that we use 0.3 cases of breakfast boats per day. That's our par level. To determine how much we will use in 14 days, we take 14 times 0.3 to get a total of 4.2, meaning that we will use 4.2 cases of breakfast boats through September 11th. To figure out how much excess we have to take, the total number of cases available, which is 9 in our storeroom, plus 2 arriving next week for a total of 11, minus the total amount we need, which is 4.2. That equals 6.8, meaning we have 6.8 cases left in our storeroom after the September 11th breakfast is over. We will order 0 today since we know we have enough. This also means we do not need to order the 3-pound food tray for a while. We will use 0.3 cases a day and still have 6.8 cases in excess. Those 6.8 cases will last us 22 more serving days. So we can order 0 for the next few weeks.